Jeez. I think I'm gonna kind of like continue doing the recording. And, cause like why not, right? Why not? Hey! Make sure you don't get in his way. Of course, Toko, of course. Nina.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax. Let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? I love how we're kind of excluding the whole... It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rule says... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come Yeah, I guess we have come this far. We can't back down now. Oh, yes, and we agreed that this is what we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
What the heck?
Well, we don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
Oh
then.
yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. That's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable. Myself?
Naturally.
Surely, you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off. Loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey,
So serious though, we're just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Mind your stones and be a man. He's right. Can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Thank you, Kyoko of the past. That is one thing that we absolutely needed. Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabust. No. I'm totally flap staff.
What?
I hate you!
what?
Gross! Where'd you get that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello. It's a wonderful smooth thing. Here to greet you with a radiant top smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile! The pickaxe! Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master! You woo me with your executive level vibe. You can do bloody nose.
Huh?
This, though, do you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to grab the pickaxe. Alright. We've solved one mystery. That means that there's one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Yep. Now you just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we're talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? K-A. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. And now we're all running. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Look, their hand is gone. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it?
Danganronpa.
The hell? Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... Don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's the cubs hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? There's really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. First things first, need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. The white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. Why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart is beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright pink. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? The face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think I just see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Could it be? Okay then.
yes!
Let's just tear that mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't! By the time he called out, it was already too late. Coco's hand shot out towards the mask. And in the next instant, There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. Toko is freaking dead. Look at her body. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out.
Come
But
on.
then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as harsh as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Oh, but now the body is so charred we can't tell who it is. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded.
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body,
What?
it's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If you consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on! There's no way the mastermind got charbroiled! Get serious! I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. You know, just the way that they really draw Yasuhiro, you know, outside of his, like, little art that they have, is so different than what his art actually looks like. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So, that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
huh?
Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me and said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned as a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense! To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Oh, hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah! She got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Yeah. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear you that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I have ever seen. Now I have to focus on the body. Right. Take a closer look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. Maybe dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. It's Yoko, after all. Oh man, look at that manicure! Hold on, there's something on the ground here. I love how that has to be what we picked up first. Next to the body, it's the key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So,
So this, a key, but shaped as a Monokuma. Right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. This key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So, in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. Wait, are you telling me that the dorm rooms on the second floor were not accessible? Oh, is that the ladder? The one that's still locked? It's in your hands. Oh, I'm your errand boy now. Oh, okay, so if anything, it looks very Data-y. I would feel like if it was the biolab would probably be more green. I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. No, I'm thinking about it, right? And I'm thinking that, like, the line of thought is to try and go down through everything. If I go to the next floor and we do the, data center, I feel like the key is going to hit it. So I feel like it's not a good idea to go that way. I want to go... No. I want to go down here and test this out. The gate blocking access to the set of stairs that leads up to the second floor. There's a shot. I wanted to insert. No good. It won't go in. Now the reason I do that, right, is just, you know, due to the fact that if it's the last place to go, either that's gonna be the answer or it could be a red herring of sorts, where basically, you know, it could lead to a secret. In which I was hoping that maybe it was a secret, because there's no idea knowing whether or not, you know, whether or not the key only works once, right? And what if it unlocks both the data center and the dorm rooms? And if we go to the dorm rooms, we'll find another key, but if we go to the data center, we might not find a key. It fits. This is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. And all that running around paid off. Go tell everyone first. Immediately head back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? Found out which room the key goes to. The data center. Down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now.
I see.
Interesting. So why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Can we just focus on the task at hand? Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open up that door, it's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
it's in your hand. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie! I'm just being used! I love how everyone's over in a safe place.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. We're serious. But just to be safe, I'm gonna stand somewhere else. Oh! Byakuya! Master told you he'd trust you. Master told you that. Well, don't let it get to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. I said I trust you. Now you have an obligation to live up to that trust. Okay, reached out, put my hand on the door. Closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. A silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, so the data room is where everything was being located to spy on people. A word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. All those monitors at the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. Dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
The direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school fed back to this room. Thank you, I was gonna say that. Oh, sorry. And they're displayed here on these monitors. They change? No, yes, no, okay.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
Huh?
Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room without a doubt. Mastermind's room? Guess that makes sense. The Mastermind was here, watching us. But I think this settles it.
Huh?
Huh?
Hmm.
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
Huh?
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. What? We're serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill him himself. Mastermind is dead. Can that really be true? That mean all over? I mean, it's that body. Whatever happened, it obviously didn't die a natural death. Who was it that?
But
The mastermind really is dead.
whoa!
That means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh?
Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? You think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse make it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
But why it's gotta be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it?
Such ignorance.
That exactly is why I need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again! Mastermind's purpose. Why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Yep, nope. Makoto wants to give this area a good old once-over. What about the door? This door is kind of creepy. Got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if we use that key that opened up this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh,
Yeah!
well don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Ina's right. Mastermind's gone. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's a lot to be afraid of. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. Mastermind's been using all of them to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Why is there just like a random TV here? That looks like Almost? No, that's a DVD player. Something showing up on this one. Oh, hey! Look! Next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! Just like the one my grandma uses! It's totally one of those high-def antennas! Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning's Hino's here! Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it! Come on!
You know?
You're all starving for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping your way through TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference. What's he talking about? Help. This. Bunch of computers all lined up. Look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? Can't do anything? Use your fun spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
Well, there's no point in thinking about it now. Alright.
You know?
Huh? Whoa. What's wrong? Good news for all of you. Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's, really weird. You're weird. Weird is every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh,
good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it's just us. The live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No. There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup? I'm sorry? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
what?
Been a while, you friggin' punks! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems, different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. You've been out like a half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The looks on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past. So full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of here!
No! We missed the toast to get out of here. Dang it. Get out of here? Are you so obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. I mean, there's always a way out of here. Always. It's just a matter of doing something bad. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? A lot of despair being thrown around. I don't quite like it. I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna. So why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
huh?
Huh? What does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. No matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way! That's impossible!
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Thank you. I heard of a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Me, bring you right here, right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? Oh, for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Aw,
yes, indeed.
but then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV and try to warn you. But who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh! There's the business of... No! Stop!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh! Last trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh no, Kyoko killed them, and now we have to send Kyoko to the murder house. She sacrificed herself for Makoto. No, please say it isn't so. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Couldn't think. Took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's Despair Entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko? What? I think that Byakuya said that.
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my research. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Oh no. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. That is malarkey. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed by a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Had also been struck in the head with an object, about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. See, the reason that it doesn't explain who it is also a big clue to it not being Kyoko. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Monokuma file number 5 had been added to the handbook. I assume we'd see everyone here, yeah. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I need to do what I always do. There is this red thing that I noticed over here. It looks like a bomb. It looks like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure. I think I've seen something like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. That's a Monokuma bomb. Knife lying on the ground. Is this? Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from the front to the back. Does this mean that the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife is really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. Getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. I also don't like how do I look at the arm right there, like not the arm on the left side of the body, but the hand, I should say, on the right side of the body. There's no arm. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. And maybe this masked person got stabbed because they attacked. I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. Remember anything clearly from last night? Oh no, it can't be. There's no way! Take a look at the body again. And I'll know if it's Kyoko or not. I don't remember Kyoko ever wearing a glove like this, or whatever the hell this is. Huh? Something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. Seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's something on the back of her right hand. This tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. Never seen it before. Oh, it does look like a dog! Look at that, Buffy. Lower half the body didn't get wet at all. The body blew up. Top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? No, there's something totally strange about that, I feel. What's that button? This is where it got stabbed. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. Only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Just because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. I only threw water on the part that was on fire. The top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Well, think about it. Depending on how long this body was out, it could have been well within the sprinkler system, so it should have been wet. What do you say, Hina? Listen, Makoto, remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, wearing some kind of mask, big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around that was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but there was blood and it was still wet. Yakuza said not to avoid it to get it all bloody, blah 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 blah. How much blood there was on Bob? Did you have anyone around it?
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remembered how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. What about you, Toko? Oh, so who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Remember there was some chickens in the chicken coop. One's missing. Now 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there was precisely 5. Yeah, right.
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ah! So weird. Wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world!
Conspiracy!
Like a jigsaw puzzle! If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished! At best to ignore Hiro when focused on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Okay, 2 chickens. Okay, Hiro, what are you gonna say? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. Body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. When Okuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was roughly around 7:30. I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? 9 o'clock. Now then, Toko was blah blah. Right, it happened to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mentioned it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Ay, caramba, mamma mia. Be sure I should take a look in the tool shed. What's that? A tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Also, does this look a little bit shorter to you? Either way. I feel like something else is missing. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside, totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. I think that bothers me. So this tarp was used in order to keep it nice and the body nice and dry before the water came on. If it was water on it, the bomb wouldn't have exploded. It would have been too damp. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Well, if it's the one thing, hold up. No, just be sure. But yeah, okay. Big plant is fine. Anyway, I don't think it's later the case, so I'll just stay away. Okay, you know what? That's fair. No, not you! Thank you. Good timing, Mikado. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick. I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words...
So the murder could have only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire late last night. Right? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi! Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? Telling the truth, I was in my room. I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Like, what else would there be? Fragments? No. Could it be you? Turn on. Huh? Hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. It would mean the murder would have taken place. Sprinklers have been added to the truth bullets. Okay? I think I've checked everything in this area. It's not done yet. There's other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. That corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Is that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? To find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, be able to find out more. Key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Meh, I am such a hard butt. Meh. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. I'll do that because I'll otherwise forget. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then. In the meantime, I should take a look somewhere else. Yeah, I should check out that one area. Either way, this is gonna be it. For at least this part of the recording. Or should I keep going? I don't know how long that it's going to take in order for me to find everything. Yeah, I'll just end it here. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this recording of Danganronpa, and I'll see you all. Why is that whenever I do mouse, I can't move? Weird. Anyways, either way, thank you all. Bye-bye. Woo. Who do you think this is? That's not a question. That was rhetorical. A rhetorical oracle. I don't know what else rhymes with rhetorical, oracle, I don't know. Bye! Bye-bye, hero. Look at hero. Look at him go. Beast. And peace.